Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Tales of Elordial, A Wound in the Wind. We are Myth and Mischief.
Yay!
And now we're howling. Alright.
It's me! Yeah, boy! Let's play the game!
We're not, I swear. Please keep
Please
watching.
no.
Alright. Let's get into it.
Yeah.
Leaving behind the village of 10 Trees and out into the wider peninsula, our party seek a way forward. Into the mountains, searching for signs of the Lachie, the local Firbolg people, the oldest inhabitants of this land. They ran into some trouble in the mountains with some spiders. And then were taken to meet the Vanke, the leadership of the Firbolg, and thrust suddenly into the midst of what seems to be a heated debate. With the sky torn asunder, and the gods seemingly scrambling to do something, or at least Ayatul, who is the wind, holding the world together. Chaos is reigning, and everyone is trying to work out what to do.
We're having a good time.
But our people
Sorry.
have some things that no one else does. Duke Palo de Sutalan, hot on their heels, possibly. They take their ease in the Firbolg camp. So, the evening, as we come in, the Firbolg begin to play music as the night goes on, pulling out these large, strange instruments that create a cacophony of different sounds, loud and echoing throughout the valley. You, whether or not you like it, it is raucous and in some ways kind of transcendent, but also loud and heavy in your ears, I suppose. As the night draws on, Vihanta and her crew seem to be having discussions and looking around, occasionally casting eyes to you. Many Firbolg approach you all and ask you questions, who you are, what you're doing. They seem to largely be friendly, though also suspicious and on edge. So, as you sit here in the evening, what are we all doing?
Joining in the dancing.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah, dude.
Yep.
Felix is drunk.
Yep. Dancing.
We're dancing.
Yeah.
I don't know what the music is. It's not, probably not that. It's really probably not that.
That's what it sounds like to you.
Yeah, that's what it's going
make
through
it like-
Felix's brain. There's actually no music, it's just Felix going.
It's a silent disco.
We've got magic headphones in.
Yeah, the Firbolg will add music in post.
So with the dancing happening, you dance along. Let's do a dexterity check.
Oh, fuck yeah.
All right.
Or performance. Dexterity performance check.
You're drunk, surely it's a disadvantage.
All right.
All over. I think I got a 21, sorry.
Yep. All right.
Oh my god, are you drunk?
8.
21.
21, what'd you get?
8.
8.
I can't keep up with my hooves.
There's a lot of stomping on feet that happens with the hooves, but you're not too bad.
I'm having a great time.
Move in surprisingly graceful, but also
course they do.
quite strong and heavy movements. It's slow and it's purposeful. There's never any. It's not the chaos you'd expect. You're used to,
Stomping around, raving like this.
Meanwhile, mosh
These
pits.
ones.
yeah.
You're dancing amazing because you're just dodging out of my
Yeah,
way.
it's literally me. I'm almost doing an Irish jig because my feet are just dodging your hooves every time.
From the sidelines, you see Rakatam watching, and occasionally stomping his staff. Fol joins in, dancing along, as do V Hunter and her crew. As you all get to enjoy a bit of an evening for the first time in a couple of days.
Are you back yet?
Oh yeah, you've been given your meat. Oh no, you would have come back. So
As soon as I have my meat to be given,
so
He gives his meat
returning
willingly.
from your trip into the mountains back to where you came across the spiders, you come back to see the camp in this kind of festivity of dancing. Certainly not something you've ever seen before. Though the music, I guess, you would understand quite well.
looking like a complete mess, covered in berries, blood, and webs.
Where's blood?
From the meat that I was carrying.
Oh, okay. All right.
I'm probably covered
Like,
in mud
who did
as
you
well.
slaughter without me?
You just find Felix dead in the corner.
Inside check.
Getting revenge for it. Yeah, but
I just want to sit and watch what these weird, organic, fleshy things do.
alright.
Fair.
Felix would probably join in with the music at some point.
Show off.
17.
Okay. Oh yeah, so join in like playing?
Eventually.
Yeah, you jump in and play.
You are quite drunk.
Play the bongos.
Yeah, apparently the bongos.
Sure.
Oh, the boots.
As you're all doing this, are you dancing as well, or are you?
No, I'm just gonna watch.
So-
I'm just gonna have a quiet drink.
Reflective
I would've
evening.
watched it.
Yes, I've had enough
I will too.
excitement for the last day, 2 days? How many
Yeah,
days?
fair.
Yeah.
The Hunter tosses her braid over her shoulder and sort of slams down next to you. Not joining in?
Not tonight.
Well, fair enough, I guess. Been a long journey for you.
It has, yeah.
Oh, come on.
No.
It's funny, isn't it? Everyone dancing. That going on up there?
Yeah.
I think everyone's just trying to work out what to do. How to make the world better. How to survive, get through this.
Yeah, they're keeping their spirits up. It's good.
I can count on you, right?
Of course.
Great. Then she goes back off into the crowd dancing. The night goes on, and as that subsides, your tent or tents, however you would like to do that, is arranged for you. Many of the Firbolgs sleep under the stars when it is not raining, which it currently is not. So despite, like, the wind is whipping through this valley at times, so it is, you know, your hair is often blown back, but it is fairly sheltered here. You see, this is why they've made this camp where they have. So you can sleep under the stars in a tent, however you wish, as you all sort of gather back together.
Under the stars seems nice.
Yeah, I'll just fall on the floor. I'll make a nest.
Can we just pass out? I don't know, Felix wakes up somewhere.
Okay.
But in whose bed?
Ooh.
I mean, I've got a name written down. I think the Hunter might actually beat me up though, so I don't know how that would go.
I mean, hey, you wanna?
You want to try?
Bard it.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So
He
she's
tries to, after that conversation, tries to snatch her away, I guess, to dance.
yeah. Okay. So she starts standing back up to dance. Let's just roll a charisma check.
It's a 14 plus charisma is plus 3 is 17.
17. All right.
I'm trying
So
to
as
avoid.
she's standing up, you approach and like dance up to her, and she.
Hopefully I'm changing your perception on everyday humans.
Not just yet. Whirling off, grabs your hand and like
Hell yeah.
whirls off with you.
Picks you up because she's 7 foot tall.
Do it.
Moving through the dance, she starts to kind of guide you with it. She isn't necessarily the best dancer, but she knows this dance, and you are able to pick it up quite quickly with what
Very
you're
short.
doing.
Compared to very short.
Yeah. Maybe there's some things we can do with that. Grabs you under the arms and like,
Yes!
Mummy!
this is getting very James Cameron's Avatar. So, you know, twirling you around, dancing, laughing. She, while you're dancing, in moments of lull, says, "So where are you from, little man?"
Complicated question. I'm obviously very clearly Marvidish, but I like to think that I'm from all around. I have a few homes that I like to keep.
You say very clearly, never been outside this place. Never been outside the Toykiv.
Oh, it sounds... Don't get me wrong, this place is lovely, but that sounds very disappointing.
I'm happy. I like it here.
I'm sure.
When it's how it's supposed to be.
I'm sure, but there's just so much of the world to see.
Yes. Oh, watch your foot.
It's fine. I just jump over it.
Sorry.
Keep going, darling.
It is a beautiful place here. Dancing. Look, I'd like to talk to you later, if we could, as the dance is going on.
Of course.
Maybe, you know, my tent's over there.
Share some tales. I could tell you about all the lovely cities that I've been to, and you can tell me about all this lovely nature that I've very much been missing.
Why not? Dances for a bit, twirls you away into the surfer bro's arms, and goes, "See you later." And dances off.
But, ooh.
Chakabra.
Damn, that boy got gay.
I can show you the world.
So, as the night ends, do you go over to her tent?
Yeah.
Fuck yes.
Um,
And tell
Fanfic,
her lots of tales.
Lots of tales
Show
of lots
Just
of places.
bore her to death with your own.
I do exactly what I said I do, and
Yep.
she's just like, oh,
Yeah.
you're serious.
you arrive and there is, you know, she's got some honey mead and you talk through tales to begin with.
So you just pass out.
Both of you getting tipsier. She, hand on your shoulder, "I'm sorry about, you know, binding your hands up on the road before. It wasn't really, you know, necessary."
Well, I wanted to create the illusion of, you know, I didn't want to make people uncomfortable.
That's very fair. Very, very fair. And the night goes on. In the middle of the night, as you lie next to her, you feel her...
Trying to take this seriously, I just punched my microphone.
I look forward to that when I'm editing the audio.
Continue.
You feel her stand up from the mat that you lie upon, pull on her clothes and leave the tent in like middle of the night. She doesn't say anything.
Is our stuff in here?
No, your stuff's probably sitting on a log somewhere.
Yeah.
They're not like guarding it from you. It's just that,
No.
yeah.
I'm not going to follow her, but I'm going to just peek. What's she up to?
You see Lane, the surfer Firbolg, and Tara look up, fully decked out in gear, bow, spear on their back. As she walks out, you know, got away okay? Got away okay. Let's go. And they go disappear off into the night.
They weren't surfing at all.
What time roughly would it be?
2 in the morning.
Felix is gonna go find the others. He won't wake them up, he's just gonna go find them.
Okay.
Do a walk of shame over.
Yep. Yeah, you can easily find where they all are.
As soon as you exit the tent, I'm just stood in the middle of the field, just like again, just
I'm just sleeping at your feet.
sentry mode off. Just...
Knives didn't join the revelry
Okay.
either.
I figured not.
Yeah.
He went to scout and look at the pathways to the town.
Okay.
Not like to the things, probably find a good vantage point and pull out a spyglass and just
Okay.
scope. See what he can see.
Alright. So, as you're going back and finding the group, earlier on that evening, Knives, up upon a ridge, pulling out your spyglass, you look down upon these roads. And you can see along that road, different intervals, barricades and watchtowers are being erected. Several watchtowers, as you know, had already begun being built around here as part of Lady de Kostroka's plans, whatever they may be. But the barricades are new. You see several soldiers in full yellow coat Aterian military gear, manning each. Generally, a soldier at least on each watchtower, and several 4 or 5 at each barricade. You don't know whether they'd turn you away, but there's certainly that on the road.
And how far roughly is it from where we are to
To get from where you are, I should...
Costa Roca?
Costa
Roca. Costa Roca.
So you are there. Costa Roca is there. So I'm guessing it's going to be about half a day. But I can tell you, if you can take roads, which you've got one down here, it's the only road on this side. Yeah, so that would be about 4 hours, 3 hours. So, yeah, not even half a day.
Cool.
It's got to be more than that. I must have the scale wrong. I'll say about half a day.
Are there many ships in the port?
From where you are, your vision would be blocked by the mountain to see actually easily to Costa Roca. You can kind of see like this foot here, but seeing like that angle, you're gonna struggle.
Right. What do I see along the coastline if I just vision downwards?
Make a perception check. Right now, beaches, and then it slowly turns into marshland, so not much. No ships or anything like that. However, there is a clear point where the mountain ends and swampland begins there. Traversing through Split Tongue Mountain, turning around to point your spyglass this direction, getting through this mountain, it's basically impossible. You would need full climbing gear to get anywhere near it. You guys have actually only been moving through like the foothills of this. You haven't even got anywhere near up to here. And this is all like that part. So it's with your training, it's like, okay, there's a valley. That's where people can come in and out of this. The swamp would be rough. You know, an army's never getting through a swamp. This is that's a choke point if there was an army coming. Oh, and actually pointing your spyglass that way. I don't know how far you can see, probably not that far, but you're thinking that's going to be, if they're trying to hold the peninsula, that's blocked. That is, all they need to do is put a platoon of soldiers there, no one's getting through.
Cool.
As I curl up at your feet. Because you're standing in the field.
Yep.
I'm going to bed. And you hear in your head, I'm sorry. And I fall asleep.
I will pass him on the way. Just not
I'm just like doing the dog kick.
Oh, she's running.
I'm kicking bitches in my sleep.
Just a spot. I'm Felix, by the way. I don't actually know that I've ever introduced myself to you. We'll find a name eventually, but a suggestion. Maybe you don't have, obviously, if you don't sleep, you don't sleep, but maybe find something to do or have a lay down. Just, it might put other people at ease so you don't have people staring at you all the time when you're standing.
It's just a T-pose.
But yeah, the sentry look is very impressive, but
No response. It doesn't even like acknowledge that you were there.
He is asleep.
He's powered down, yeah.
if he doesn't acknowledge at all, like even move, I'd probably like.
Yes.
Good talk. I'm gonna go find them.
What the fuck, dude?
Walks backwards and your newly mustachioed face. No.
What?
As in you've gone up and drawn.
Oh right.
Alright.
Glasses on.
Yeah. Alright. So everyone can take a long rest.
I'll also take out my journal and fill in the events of the last 24 hours.
Yeah.
Okay. that was.
You got some in the last.
Oh right. Okay. I didn't realize I was in character. I was like,
Make a performance check.
Where's everyone else's head at? Seriously.
I was
18
confused.
plus 7.
I thought you were making fun of him for
Best she's ever
journaling.
had.
25. Impressive considering I'm so much smaller than she is.
She absolutely was.
Constitution.
Break your heart.
A Constitution performance check.
Surely.
Death by snoo snoo.
Well, my charisma. I think
way to
that's
go.
only one less. It's 24.
Jesus. It's pretty good.
Well, most of it's the performance.
She's never been anywhere else. She doesn't know.
That's why.
She has nothing to base it off.
That's the thing. It's like, yeah, Felix is small, but Felix is,
He knows what to do.
You
Felix
just crawled inside.
Felix gets her. Oh,
Let's move on.
no! That's not what I meant at all.
Moving on. Jesus.
I'm sorry.
Well, anyway, guys, we've been missing this sheet.
I hope you enjoyed the show.
So, come morning, you will find yourselves together with a question of what to do ahead of you. The hunter has not returned.
I think I know what she's up to. Nice. Look up. Just heavy breathing.
Immediate sword to the throat.
Goes for the swords, they're not there. Damn it.
I've never surprised woken a tiefling before, and I immediately apologize. I think they're abandoning their talks a little bit earlier than I thought. I suspect that group of very psychedelic-looking Firbolg might be up to no good. I don't understand what you're insinuating.
Psychedelic is not in quotations.
No.
No good.
No, they're just psychedelic.
That one's a fact.
Exactly. I know what I'm
Very
talking
colourful.
about. Yeah.
But the putting the no good in quotation marks means the opposite, doesn't it? So they're up to
Yeah, they're up to
No good.
We don't-
They're up to good.
It's questionable good.
Hey, maybe this is how they get what they need. Who knows? Anyway,
Sorry, damn question. Where was the tower that was being erected?
and actually, were they headed in that direction as well?
You're just building one slowly.
In my long
I'll
life.
stay.
On the
But
mountain.
Blue tack.
yeah,
The
did
point.
I throw it to you? What do I? No,
Ah,
it's in front of me.
I know.
Yeah, they're covert missions. It's what
So they headed in that direction out of the camp, but the
Oh, fuck shit up.
logging camp
Yeah, let's do it.
is. So this is the tower. And the D6 is the camp that you saw where the trees were being torn down from.
Yes.
Fuck that up.
Oh, so close.
I just wanted to talk to you first as the other military mind in this group. I think they might get themselves into trouble.
Actually, closer.
The
Yeah.
other military mind?
Yeah, I picked up on that too. I'm not there.
That's a long story.
I think
Sounds like a past.
Past better forgotten. But I worry that maybe they're trying to be covert about this. Maybe they're just trying to get information. I highly doubt it. I worry about what they're going to spark if they go in and try to attack or... It's usually not my place to get involved, but I feel like this is all going to go tits up for these people, and I don't know what to do. I feel like if I tell Juniper, she'll tell us to get intervened, but I don't know. Maybe she wants to move on. I don't know. Help! I can't make choices. I don't know how to make choices like this.
I went looking last night at the roads and whatnot. The Arterian army is setting up blockades. As Bishop said, they're putting the peninsula in lockdown.
Going to be hard getting out of here.
Yes.
Regardless of which way we go. I think walking might be as hard as finding a boat in this state of things. Well, we obviously need to figure out where we're going. But I just... there's this nagging need in me to try to help these people. And I worry that they're going to rush in and sabotage everything and just end up in all-out war again. And it's going to be ugly. And I don't know if we should get involved or if we should just move on. Thus, me. Help. I don't know. You've been a soldier, right? What would you do? Or, I don't know.
Needless bloodshed is never a good thing.
That's my thinking.
These people, though apprehensive at first, have welcomed us into their camp. Despite their reservations against human and Arterian alike.
I think I won them over.
What do you mean by that?
But do we get involved?
I think we should ask Juniper.
Okay.
Or tell Juniper, at least.
I'm assuming, I don't know if you two would be staying together,
tell Juniper
actually.
what? She says as she appears.
Would you be staying, because it would have been just you two. Because I was off, you two were together. Would you have been staying in the same place, or?
Probably not.
No. Let's go find her. I don't know where she is, but let's find her.
I would have had like friends.
Yeah.
I would have gone and
She stayed
visited.
over at Fal's house.
Yeah.
She stayed at Fal's house.
Yeah.
Probably would have,
Said the
actually.
baby.
It'd be really awkward if you were staying with what's her name.
Juniper's just in the corner, like,
Just staring at the roof. Hasn't moved all night.
Everyone gets long rest except you, sorry.
yeah, so we'll say you're staying with Fol.
Yeah.
That makes sense?
Yeah, it does make sense.
So yeah, you can go and find Fol. In the morning,
Got the tent
Fol
to
is,
myself.
Nice.
you know, there's a small cook fire out the front of the tent, and she's making up some food for you from probably, it would all be, you know, foraged and hunted very, you know, carefully the way they always do food. So, you know, like berries and all just very, really sort of rich, earthy flavors, basically.
Lots of mushrooms.
Probably a few mushrooms,
Fucking
yeah.
love mushrooms.
Felix hates mushrooms.
Yeah.
I rolled a 3.
Same.
There's a 3. He hates them. They're gross.
I also don't.
It's a texture.
Anielloa loves them.
I mean, all
Oh
of
no,
them.
Jupiter.
Whoa, dude.
Yeah,
You're a god.
There's a planet.
They must
I'm
Thinking
a
of the god
god now.
Jupiter. I was thinking of the god Jupiter.
Oh yeah. I know,
Juniper
I'm
does
thinking
not like them.
We finally
So-
agree.
I
She
will eat
doesn't
them
make
though.
you mushrooms in the morning.
No, I eat them anyway.
She knows you don't, so she wouldn't do it. She'd be like, she cooks and she starts to put mushrooms in, she looks at you and goes, oh, that's fine. You don't like these? I'll find something else. That's foraging around as Felix and Knives approach.
Did this person just walk off?
Yeah.
Ah, that's convenient.
She's probably like 4 feet away.
Oh yeah, she's like actively cooking.
Yeah. Oh, how are you doing this fine morning? We need to go. Just not covert at all. It's so lovely to see.
You see the Firbolg have large floppy ears. Foal's ears go, whoop, and she goes, I'll go and find some things for us, and just walks away.
I get what she's doing. I like that one.
I'm gonna take over from cooking her.
Nice.
I'm imagining it's a big pot.
Yeah.
I guess.
I think
big
we
pot
have
of berries.
said mushrooms.
No, she didn't put the mushrooms in.
Oh, thank God. You worried me for a moment. I could see them in it. Anyways, I think we have a problem. It appears that Vihanta and her crew...
Did you forget her name?
Felix didn't, but Jack did. It appears that Vihanta and her crew, I have a feeling they might be up to no good, and they're trying to sabotage this camp as we speak. In fact, as of very early in the morning.
In what way?
I don't know. I have not gone to check, but it does not seem they've been wandering off for hunting or recreation. They were headed directly into the direction of the camp/tower. And based on the climate and the temperament of the people here, I worry that they're going...
What?
I cracked my toe really bad.
I thought something I said, and I'm like,
Yeah, I thought he was going like off book, and you're like,
yeah. All of the tieflings that live here, they've gone. I worry that they're going to start a commotion that might cause a lot of uproar. I'm worried.
do I have history with them?
Vihanta, yes.
Yeah.
Mostly her parents, but you know her. She's a bit of a firebrand. She's definitely the sort to act first, think later, which is very un-Firbolg.
Yeah.
She strikes me as a bit of a hothead.
Yeah, that sounds right. That checks out.
This usually isn't my thing, but these people have been so lovely, and I feel really shit about the situation, and I feel like we should go and stop them from doing
I
something
mean,
stupid.
you don't know what they are doing.
Neither do you.
No, but I do know these people better
And do you think
than
I'm-
your one day.
Do you think I'm wrong?
No, but I know. I just don't want to accuse them of doing anything just yet.
Would it hurt to check?
Yeah, we could check.
I think we should check. Don't look at me like that! I'm trying! Felix starts pacing.
You should eat some breakfast first. You look very nervous.
I'm a little bit on edge. I don't think we should wait though. They did this like, I don't know, 2 a.m. I don't know if number time is a thing here, but not long after midnight. Number hours, not long after midnight, and that was a while ago. So, who knows what they could have gone up
Okay.
to? Let's slam
We
down.
can only check.
Let's slam down some food and see what's up. I sound so lame.
Having an identity crisis after your date.
Yeah.
No, you actually just want to see why she ghosted you.
I mean, well, I also, what? I didn't know that. You don't know that. What am I saying?
I mean,
You don't know shit.
you just told me that she left hours ago.
I didn't tell you what I was doing.
I saw you two together.
No, you didn't. Watching me, are we, darling? Caught you out.
I just said I was.
All right. So you have this conversation. What are we doing?
Eating. And then I'm going to go get these two and be like, come on, we're going exploring.
What are we doing?
Just wandering over and just be like, okay.
we're going to go check on some logging camps and see how bullshit it all is.
I also look more like the tree guy today.
You look a lot bulkier. You've been working out.
My face is just flatter. Horns are less protrusive. But it just looks fucking weird.
What happened to your
You look like a Firbolg with like slight goat horns, like the baby little goat horns.
You'll get it
horns
eventually.
are going down.
Okay.
I'm just as new as this as you are.
It's a fascinating conversation. Shall
I'm
we get
gonna
moving?
mash the berries into like a smoothie so we can just drink them.
You can
Does it have electrolytes?
It has
You don't need to play out every second of
antioxidants.
what happens.
I already have a huge bag.
No, we
Felix
need-
needs his electrolytes.
she cooked us a lovely breakfast and it needs to be eaten.
Dude.
Okay.
She left halfway
Cole-
through. You
Cole
cooked it.
comes over, and as you're sort of like hanging up, she goes, you're needing to head off. All right. Gets like these large, what is basically a water skin, but it's very big, and starts like putting your food into it so that you can take it like a smoothie.
I think we're coming back, right?
Well, but if you're leaving now, you can take your food with you.
I'm hungry.
Considering we are leaving, do you know where our stuff would be kept?
It's on a stump over there. Just
Thank you. Much appreciated.
be careful out there.
That's the plan. We'll see how that goes. We haven't done very well at that lately.
And we're alive.
Yeah, I suppose.
So you're heading out
To the camp.
to the logging
We get
area?
our stuff okay?
Yeah, you can just
Okay, cool.
grab it.
Woo, stuff.
Good, sir.
Thank you. Good sir.
Heading out into the forest, I'm going to get whoever is trying to find their way to that logging camp to make, whoever's leading it, to make a survival check.
Where are we going?
Yeah, you probably got the
And
best.
how are we
To
traveling?
the logging camp.
19.
What's a
I'd probably say normally until
Or
we get
91. 16 or 91, you decide.
It's 91.
91.
I guess
I don't know.
because we are being hunted, we probably walk normally until we get close.
Yeah.
Then I would probably stealth.
Then we start strutting.
Yeah. Can we make a casual walk check? It's
Oh, no.
Felix trips and dies.
like a stealth, but no
Can
one
we
knows what they're
do
being
our-
weird.
Can I get a marching order, please? So you're leading, you got a 19.
I'm gonna walk
Knibies.
right behind Knives.
I'm right at the back because I'm just following. I have no idea where we're going.
Following the leader.
I was born yesterday.
Juniper, why are you in the mountain? Join us. Come back.
She's in the middle.
Like I say
Actually,
goodbye.
wait, no, we're all going the wrong way.
All right, so you head out, and are you attempting to follow, like to find and follow their tracks? Basically?
Yes, sure.
I mean, that's what the 19 was.
Okay, yes. Then yes.
Sure.
You did mighty fine at tracking. Maybe you can help him out.
He got a 19.
Never mind.
You head out,
Yeah.
and tracking through the trees, you find very quickly they did not leave any tracks.
Fuck.
Visible fucks.
You can continue on and just try to find your way to that camp.
Yeah, just go to the camp.
Okay. Heading through the mountains, the wind howling. Aetul howling as well,
Well,
occasionally.
poor guy.
You, a short time later, are you being stealthy?
Once we get closer.
Yeah, if we're close enough that.
Stealth checks then.
Yay. Okay.
Oh, lots of 3.
I'm starting to regret these dice.
Oh,
Very hard to read.
Ooh, 18.
19.
24.
24.
This big purple guy just
19.
disappeared.
Oh, I got a 3.
3.
19.
Okay. Generally pretty good.
We have 3 19s.
I think an 18 and 2 19s.
Okay.
And a 24.
And a 3. Don't
And a
forget
3.
And a 3.
Fucking hope this
As a
forest.
group, you manage to stay decently quiet. And actually manage to approach unseen as you get to just the outskirts of the camp. Ahead of you, moving through the mountains as you are, you can see a sprawling felled area of ancient trees. The river running down the mountain, almost full bank to bank, with massive trunks, bundles of wood, all flowing downriver, where carts aren't taking the wood up the mountain and away towards the new tower.
Why do they destroy nature?
They're not supposed to be.
Well, our people tend to destroy things to make new fancy things.
They've cut down all the trees.
Yeah.
What are they
Probably
gonna...
not the best person to be. I'm very much about that city life. I'm probably not the best person to be talking about this to, but
What's going to happen to everything now? Like,
I'd love to say they'd grow it back, but probably not.
and why are we here? What are we looking at?
To destroy this place?
As you say this, looking, you see a portion of the fence, which you can see there is a wooden fence that's been erected, has scorch marks up the front of it and planks that have been torn away, and there is one tent lying in, a couple of tents lying in ruins as though they've been torn apart.
Shit.
And the soldiers are moving around, sort of scouting around, but you don't see any sign of Vihanta, Lane, or Terra.
We need to destroy this place.
I should have woken you up when this happened.
I don't know what's going on.
Well,
What do we...
I think some very motivated Firbolg may have tried to infiltrate this place.
I think they succeeded.
I think so too, and I think we should do something before they cause all kinds of problems for the Firbolg.
You're not seeing, it's not that kind of active commotion. It looks more like there's damage that's been done.
I'm not commotion. Felix is worried about what they might be trying to do,
Yeah,
or if they've been caught.
Like, does it look like they just vandalized it? Or does it look like...
that's what I'm getting at, yeah.
Yeah.
So it doesn't look like necessarily there's been a fight that happened recently. You're not sure whether they were caught or they got away, but it looks like they got in, did some damage and got out.
Still no tracks?
Still no tracks.
Let's burn this place
We
down.
need that magic.
No, that's not what
No,
we...
that. I understand. I know where your perspective. I don't know your perspective. I don't know you, but if you match it with violence, you're only going to receive violence, and things are going to get a lot worse. We need to be careful about this. We cannot be drastic.
There's lots of people here that if we try and fight them, they will kill us. Lots.
And we can achieve a lot more if we're alive than if we're dead.
Just going to get you to make a quick intelligence check with proficiency for me.
This is not the way.
21.
21. You make, looking down from this sort of vantage point that you guys have, you make 4 lieutenants. Lieutenants are in charge of a squad of 10. So there's a camp of 40 soldiers down the bottom of that range.
Don't get caught.
This is a small battalion.
It's a big construction.
You know, I think they're probably all right here.
The soldier. Or the Firbolg.
The soldiers wouldn't be able to defend themselves from the Firbolg.
I'm not
I do.
worried about that. I'm worried about a fight starting at all.
Yes, I worry about the Firbolg.
Yes.
Where are they?
And even if the Firbolg get away, if they start a commotion,
Can we see in the camp them or anything that looks like? We can't see anything.
Make a perception
them?
check for me.
That act.
can I help?
Ugh.
Okay. Can I do the same?
Yep.
7.
19.
I see nothing but death and destruction.
19?
Yeah. I'm mostly looking for ways they could have snuck in.
Yeah. And you go?
Scoping the
I
place
guess
out.
like 6, 7.
Yeah.
It's got trees.
Using what
Yeah.
So,
Death and destruction.
looking down, you can see that it looks like they forced their way in. The camp has in the center of it, to move the massive trunks around, a pillar, a trunk of a tree basically, that has been cut off and covered with ropes that stretch out across the logging camp. And you can see these massive trunks pulleyed through the air along these lines to take them to there is a sawmill as well down there. You see arrows in the big pillar and in the sawmill. You don't see any sign of them, and that includes there's a large tent down there, but it's otherwise open. So the soldiers have tents arrayed, and there is one large tent, but you're not seeing them tied to a post out in the open or anything like that. They've either been captured and put in one of the tents, or they got away.
Okay. I think they're definitely here. Can't find them. We can't be caught. So I've seen no commotion from the soldiers at all, or?
They're moving around. You got a 19. You got a 21 on your intelligence check before.
I'm essentially trying to find the best point of access.
Yeah, is there people guarding that big tent?
Yes, I'll be back. I will get a map.
Silent.
Let us destroy this place.
We can't destroy it. There's
Cannot be rash in this situation.
I don't know what that means.
Just wait. Let's learn, then we'll talk about what we do
The
next.
trees, they scream.
Fuck. So, you guys,
Yeah.
as we jump back in,
Oh, you're on this cliff.
you are not up here, you're off this way.
have fun editing that burp.
Thanks.
This map is at a very unusual scale.
Okay.
This is 1 inch to 30 feet.
Wow.
Oh,
It's big.
Holy fuck. Are they giant's chairs?
A lot of the stuff here is
What
representative.
the hell?
I like.
This is several hundred feet, like 100 feet tall.
I look forward to moving a square a turn.
Alright.
Well, maybe not that. It's probably like 30 feet tall. But some of these trees are literally like trees that were
Hundreds
the
of-
size
yeah.
of giant sequoias.
Get it.
So this is
An infant.
massive in scale. The I have a tent too, which I should grab.
Really pitch it.
So these logs laying on the ground would be like, you could definitely just stand behind one and not be seen.
Unfortunately, I did not paint it.
Yes, you did.
Well,
It's
you
white.
said the trees here are massive, right?
Yeah,
It's a
So
white
these are all
tent.
really big fucking logs.
huge.
Yeah.
So we
Then
can stand
probably,
behind it, yeah,
Yeah.
without being seen.
Rolling down the mountain.
The tents are there.
So that's a lot of tents.
And that's the middle tent.
That's the main tent, and then
60-foot tent.
there's tents for 40 odd soldiers sprawled out around it as well.
It's like a full yard.
This is bad.
And
And
then
we're up
this here is a
there.
work area.
Of course, we're up there.
That's the
There's a
sawmill.
episode
This is
where
all
you help
felled,
the
and
Native
here,
Americans
wherever there aren't logs
in a
lying,
sawmill.
it's forest. So like this is all still treed, but
Okay.
this is cleared.
Can we fuck that up?
So, what you're looking at, you're seeing this sprawled out. What are we going to do?
Do we see their point of entry?
They came in seemingly from. I said they broke down a bit of fence, so I'm going to say they actually did come in this way, which is not very smart, but they did.
Yeah. Is the commotion mostly, or is in other soldiers and whatever, mostly on that side? Or are they kind of everywhere?
They're moving around. You definitely get the impression. Just make an insight check for me.
Do I have to?
Yes.
Natural 1
Natural 1.
with a -1. So
Oh
0.
no.
Cool. I was doing well.
You definitely get the impression that nothing.
Yeah.
There are
Okay.
trees here.
There are people everywhere and they have no goals. We must take advantage of their disorganization.
Yeah, so you're not sure. They're certainly moving, but you're not sure. Like, there's people.
Certainly there.
There's people, like, you can see lumberjacks working with axes, as well as the soldiers. So there's.
So it's not like it's like all people to arms. Like it's people are doing different things.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So it doesn't immediately seem like they've been noticed, or if they have, they've been dealt with. And these are the only tents. This little spot there.
The lumberjacks are sort of camped around out here, but yeah, generally.
Fuck.
And you can see as well, I will say, there is a little sentry.
Okay.
Sentry post on that
He's a fucking giant.
ridge below you.
We take the sentry out first, right? And then we stealth him. No.
Here's the tricky thing: is that if they're not here, then we are the ones causing nonsense.
Okay.
It's essentially
Well as
30
one.
feet away from us.
Way more.
Yeah.
Way more.
We're far
An
off.
inch to 30 feet for this map.
So what we want to do is find out if our Firbolg friends are possibly being held in that tent.
I think the first thing we need to do is move closer without moving into their sight lines.
We can go in the forest,
Yeah.
and we can go in from the back.
I think that would be smarter than going through the front. What idiot would do that?
Well, exactly.
I think it could be in this tent. We need to We need to make sure that we're watching out for these scout towers. It could cause a distraction, but it can't be too big.
I mean, we
I
could just
think-
watch for now.
I think I can do things
Right.
with my mind. Yeah.
What?
So we could break off into 2 groups and we can
Split the
all
party.
talk.
yeah.
But we can all talk to each other still. I can do that. Yeah, I can do that.
I once knew a man who could do that. I miss him greatly.
Well,
Okay.
okay.
God could do that.
Oh, yeah, well, fuck him.
Dick to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are these lumberjacks? Are they okay?
Well, okay.
Sleep all night and work all day.
Well, you and I are pretty quiet. You and I are pretty quiet. Maybe we should try to get a closer look.
Yes, I know a song for this exact. No.
I'm quiet too.
You're quiet as well. You? Okay.
He's absolutely lying.
I
Look at him. He is
was gonna say, even if you were telling the truth, Felix does not believe you.
Well, he doesn't know what type of quiet you mean. I just don't really see.
This seems like our bag. Maybe we scout ahead. Maybe you guys get a different vantage point and try to see what happens. Somewhere that we can't see from.
Yeah.
Bird's eye view is always good. Shall we move forward?
Oh, I don't have to. Hang on.
Hello.
Yes.
Shall we move forward? Well, or do
Let's
you want to head
creep
into the
forward
tree?
above the sentry, but don't alert him
Okay.
by stealth.
But wait, before you go,
Yes.
can we just agree that we won't attack anybody?
100%.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
If they attack, kill them.
Well, yeah, and then there's no
Okay.
witnesses. But yeah, no, I gotcha.
I'm going to trust that we're on the same page. Your job, watch that guy. Well, people, I still haven't figured it out.
I message you. Kill them. Kill them all.
Can I message you back?
Yeah.
Can we
I
just
will
walk you back
maybe
to
Maybe one.
the main camp?
Sorry.
Okay.
What did you say?
We'll just take him back.
You don't know. I just told them to kill everyone.
I can tell in your body language.
I can see by the look in your eyes.
Your new companion does almost emanate fury at the moment in a way that you remember.
I don't know that now we're quite ready to action this plan based on our friend.
And if we cause chaos, these people will just come back in tenfold and make things so much worse. Killing these people will not benefit anything.
You don't know how
No.
to tell them to kill them.
I know your attitude.
And it truly won't benefit us. This is not,
No.
this is not our fight.
We just have to wait.
Can I see
mean,
like a
it is
clothesline
kind of my
somewhere where
phone.
there's
That's what I'm picking up.
5 guard uniforms hanging up to dry that we can swipe?
Yeah.
Perception check.
Oh my God, please.
I want to be a big purple guard. I want to look like Grimace in a uniform.
Yes, I hate
Couldn't you
trees.
just...
15.
Sure. There is.
Come on, it's going to be somewhere in the very middle.
Yeah. So in the camp, there is a clothesline with uniforms.
How close to the fence?
How close to the fence? Clothes to the fence. It's just there.
Oh no. I've had a great, horrible idea. I have disguise self.
Why don't I throw you?
I could just walk the fuck in.
If you could do that and get us some uniforms, that would help us get through the blockades on the road as well.
Oh, thinking ahead, Daddy. Nice.
And that way, when we kill them, they don't know who did it.
We could even possibly use that to get through the blockade at the head of the peninsula,
Okay.
through the Split Tongue Pass. Twin Tongue? Split Tongue?
Split Tongue Mountain.
Split Tongue.
The pass is called the Bloody Vale.
Oh, I love it.
I want this to be called the Bloody Yard.
Yeah.
How?
You have fought there many times.
I'm familiar.
I think that's a brilliant idea.
How far away
I
is
have an
this
idea as
clothesline?
well. Hundreds.
Probably
Oh.
about 150 feet, 200 feet.
If we move to here,
Can magic stone them?
150 feet.
I haven't got smells
No,
like that.
150 feet.
big space.
Well, it's risky, but if we can, don't kill him, but if we could take out this sentry here, I could take on his appearance and head on into the tent. Maybe we snap one of his bows and say, oh no, my weapon broke, I need a replacement, so I'm going into the tent. And I see what I can find. Can anyone else disguise himself? No?
I just face just starts to mold into your face.
Please don't do that. I hate it.
Well,
Is that really what? Oh, I've got to do something about that.
I do have a disguise kit, but
I don't think that's going to quite cut it.
it will disguise me into creatures that are similar. Well, not you.
I can literally be any of these people, so...
I think that is the perfect idea.
Why don't you disguise
Fuck, I
it?
hate it.
Yes, we are a very colourful group of people with many mixed races, and you are the only one that will probably fit in.
I can literally look like anyone, yeah. So, okay.
You got
New
this.
plan. Get these uniforms. We don't kill him, but we take out this individual, and I have my excuse to get into the tent. And we'll see what I can find.
I mean, take out. Is this really worth killing a man over?
I just said multiple times we don't kill him.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Oh, we completely.
She's got murder on the
Totally
brain. It's
agree.
fine.
It's not- I don't like the way you said that.
Wait.
Well, I could just become anyone, but people know each other here. I'd rather be someone that they recognize.
You could
so they
always
don't ask
say
questions.
you were just sent.
I've just transferred here.
Yeah.
The good thing about here's
No red
the thing about acting is usually having a believable story is going to get you a lot further. And I worry that being a random person
Stick to the
who's-
truth.
You know who has just come into the peninsula searching for a certain group of people?
That's dangerous.
You could say that you are part of his group, sent forward to see what happened here.
This is all very worrying.
I could just put this guy to sleep.
Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep.
Permanent sleep.
I just think it's a very easy way in.
Perma sleep.
I mean, it's a group decision. What do we think is best? I think posing as someone who is already here is going to be a lot easier and less risky. And I think the two of us can take this guy out pretty quick.
Though, you don't know how he acts. How are you going to emulate him when you don't know how he acts?
We can watch him, darling. We can get a start.
We can. Okay, darling. Shall I go down and speak to him?
Are you mocking?
I don't know. No, I'm not.
Let's start with sightline and get those uniforms. Let's start there.
Good plan.
Let's see what we can find. Let's get closer.
Okay,
Okay.
we creep closer.
Oh, where were the uniforms?
They're down. There's a line
Close on
there.
there now.
Okay, there's a lot of people there.
It's around, yeah.
Yes.
There's a lot. It's a lot.
Yeah, should we be doing
It's
that
like
instead?
you could get. There's 40 people spread out over a very large area.
Yes.
It's more like 50, 60-ish people. It's just only 40 of them are soldiers.
They don't know that I've deserted.
That's true. Daddy Knives is in the military.
That's, I suppose. And even if they have made it to 10 trees and found out, word does not spread that fast. It's not been 24 hours yet.
Yes, it is.
No, 24 hours, sorry. It's only been 24 hours. I'm saying that was yesterday that we left, right?
The night before.
Yes, yesterday.
Yesterday's news.
Yesterday, yeah. I don't think news would have gotten back that quick, so...
But would you know anyone here? No.
You know
You
the
could name-
lieutenants.
you
You know
could
the
name-
lieutenants.
It's possible. You can make a charisma check and we'll just see if you know someone.
Sure.
You know everybody
He doesn't know anyone.
in the world.
Hang on.
Hello, my name is
Seven.
my name.
Hey.
Well, you can't know for sure, I would say. It's not impossible, but you're like, off the top of your head, you're not seeing anyone you've met, you don't remember hearing of anyone posted here. So, yeah.
I didn't even.
Is this a sword a martial weapon?
I don't think I took it.
Looking
Presence of-
at the area
Short swords. Daggers.
and looking at the tent
And no swords.
and the people around it, does it look like they are guarding the tent, that they are
What are you trying to do?
like on edge, or like they're acting in a way that
Make an insight check.
Okay, I already failed this part.
Yes, it is. Yes.
14.
14. Okay. There is definitely at least a soldier or two out the front of the tent. But you're not, and yes, everyone looks on edge, but you're not necessarily seeing that like they're definitely guarding something inside the tent. It may simply be that they're guarding the tent, or it may be that there's someone in there that they're guarding. With a 14, people are on edge. You'd be expecting if they'd captured someone, the place would be abuzz. You can't tell necessarily if it's a buzz or if people are just on edge.
Nervous, yeah.
As in, it's clearly been attacked. As in, like, there's been damage done, so people are nervous about something. And there's guards there, but you don't know for sure.
Would I know the difference between a regular guard and a guard if there was someone in the tent?
There wouldn't be one. They would have just posted a soldier there.
I think you going in is a good idea. You're already military, you know what they act and how they act.
What's your excuse when they ask why you're there? Where did you come from before?
Here to destroy.
Upon whose orders?
Well,
These are all questions they
That
ask.
awful
Hitler told
person.
Bishop was in 10 trees to try and barter for more logging rights.
And what brought you here specifically?
On the
And
hunt
what
for
business
some
do you have in the
fugitives.
tent?
To see the inside for sleeping.
Do I see weapon
purposes.
racks outside?
Like outside the tents?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. Most likely the soldiers would maintain their own gear, so they would have it all in their tent with them.
He's here.
There's probably spares somewhere, but soldiers would maintain their own gear.
He's here to hunt Juniper.
So you're looking for the fugitives?
The part is what scares me.
Yeah.
We need to eliminate as many questions as possible. We need answers for as much of them as possible.
I'm here to hunt the fugitives. Period.
And then just tell them what we have done.
Don't do that.
No, you don't do that. They'll just come straight to the Firbolg cap.
Well, just
I
to-
could be
just say that
checking in to see if they had been also attacked by the giant crystal creatures.
Oh, good plan.
You could work on keeping their attention, and I could head into there.
while we destroy.
Can you stop? You're just calm. There might be people here we need to help. Let's start there.
I mean, he could just go in. You do know how to talk to these people.
I do, but I also left my uniform at Tentry's.
You got dirty. You were accosted by spiders and
They ripped it off.
ticks that are on your way.
I don't think you should go in alone.
I'll come.
Maybe
I mean,
I don't know that there's a good plan here.
would Juniper going with you support the Tentries thing, and we can sneak in?
I don't know why Juniper would be with me.
And I don't think
As
they take kindly
you're
to me being
watching,
there.
discussing and watching, you see the guards at the front of the tent stand aside and salute as stepping out of the tent in spotless white garments and gleaming gold armor, a man with a bald head and almost pitch black skin steps out and looks around. Don't see what he's saying, but you see the soldiers all sort of turn to him, salute. You immediately recognize this. That man is one of the immortals. That uniform means he is of the most elite squadron of Aterian military
can't die.
in the world.
Jesus.
The immortals are always spotless on the battlefield and are legendary.
Does anyone have anything to dirty him up?
It's just got a lot harder.
Who's this?
That is one of the immortals.
That man's head is
Did
shiny like
I know what immortals are?
Make a history check.
Is this an Aterian thing?
Yep. But they're very famous. This is not a high DC.
Oh, I think I...
Prestidigitation
Where
hair
is
on
it?
him.
History?
History.
I think it's
Just be
a...
like, lol.
Eyebrows.
Yeah.
14? Yeah, you've heard of the immortals.
Well, fuck. That's very well painted.
Thank you to friend of ours, friend of the channel, for helping us.
We'll need a close-up of that mini later. That's gorgeous. Wow.
Friend of the channel.
Need like
With
one
no
of those.
name.
Yeah, unnamed friend.
I mean,
Channel.
Yes, I will.
One of
I
our
will
friends.
find our friend's name right now, so I can give
plug him.
Boss Muppet. Boss Muppet on Twitch.
Nice.
Check out his Twitch channel.
Nice.
We need one of those.
This one.
You know, on the like TV shopping channels where they have the jewelry on the spinning thing.
Yeah, I said that last game. We should get the turntable. Yeah.
Yes.
We can show off minis. Yeah.
And he begins to just move about the camp.
No.
Well,
Yeah,
what's
no.
the plan for him?
Nope. No plan. Nope. I know he looks.
You just want to.
He just does not.
So you
look
want to
great.
just bail on this?
Yes.
Leave them to their fate if they're in there.
I doubt they're in
I don't.
I mean, it does make sense now, knowing that they were there, why they were guards.
What's his demeanor? What's he look like he's doing?
Make an insight check.
So 13 becomes insight, right? Negative 12.
You can see he has following along behind him a small turtle. Just following in his wake.
Well, then he can't be
Now
bad.
very confused.
What'd you get?
12.
12?
13 negative 1.
You're not 100% sure, but you do see as he's walking, he puts his hand on one of the soldiers' shoulders and laughs. So he's not necessarily, he's not looking terrifying and intimidating. He's more looking kind of friendly and
Jovial.
jovial.
Does the turtle look like a normal turtle?
Yes.
Huh.
It's hard to tell at this distance.
It's an immortal turtle.
He has to walk really slowly. Though, so
Yeah.
the turtle
His
can't
shield
keep up.
also looks like a turtle shell, but it's gold, so
The turtle's
clearly not a
like got
turtle.
a rope tied
Really
to it.
tacky shield, but cool design.
I no.
You just know. You
No.
don't want anything to do with this now.
No.
You could be friendly here as a turtle.
What do you think we should just leave?
I mean, they could have gone back to the
We don't
camp by
know
now.
they're in there. I think it's too much of a risk.
Yeah, and this doesn't directly benefit us in this current situation.
That's not why I'm doing this.
You hear
No, but this isn't really your fight.
coming out from the
That's
trees.
usually
Oh, dear.
how I feel.
Who's that?
A hand goes on your shoulder.
Oh,
There she is.
fine.
Tosses a red braid over her shoulder. We should get the fuck out of here now.
God. Where were you? We've been talking here for 10 minutes.
I think it was longer than that.
Something. There's a lot of. Let's face it.
God, get out of here now. Come on, let's go, go.
Fuck.
What the fuck are you all doing here?
What the fuck are you doing here?
They're not acting. Someone had to do something. As you're moving through the trees, are you retreating?
Yeah.
Get the shit here offshore.
I came to destroy.
Yeah, we're not right now.
She looks at you and goes, good boy.
He gets it. This guy gets it.
We didn't hurt anyone. We weren't gonna hurt anyone.
That's a shame.
Where is this coming from? This anger.
Extreme.
You see, she's with Tara, not Lane.
Where's the other one?
Tara goes, they got him. Like I told you they were going to. The answer, this was stupid and reckless. We shouldn't have done this. We'll get him out. We'll get him out. And they're like,
They have him where?
What's your plan to do that?
he's in the big tent.
Yeah, you're not getting him out of there.
We can get him out of there. No one sees us coming.
Then how did they get him at all?
Apparently, someone sees him coming. They'll never see me. But not now. They're too on edge, too alert. We need a better plan.
Fucking Callum. He's just sent Nat a text saying, can you please order me Domino's?
It's because I have the app.
Oh my god.
Seriously.
If we destroy the camp, then he'll be freed. Just save the turtle.
What, turtle? Oh, the one with... Let's just talk about this later.
Well, fill me in on your plan. At least.
Look,
What you were trying to achieve here at all.
we need to get them out of here. If... I asked you this question before. What's the way to change someone's mind when they won't back down?
You're going to change their mind into being far more aggressive than they have
If
been.
it's too expensive, the humans will leave. That's what they do. They chase the wealth. If we keep making it too hard for them, they won't stay. It's the same way we've gotten rid of them. You hit the supply lines, you hit them where it hurts, and you don't worry about a big fight. It's how we won. It's always worked before.
There's just so many of them here.
Which is why we need the support of everyone else.
How do you know they're not going to bring this fight back to you?
They don't know where we are.
But they know it's you.
They let them. We can outrun them, they'll never catch us, and we can just keep...
Be running forever.
And respectfully.
We've won this fight before. You were in that fight with us. We have won this fight before. We can do it again.
You shouldn't be looking for a fight, though. You've put everyone in danger.
If you kill anyone, who's going to know it's anyone?
What?
That is logic.
Hang on. No. I don't want to kill anyone. We don't need to kill any of them.
They won't stop unless they die.
More will just come in their place.
Can kill them.
If they die, yes. If it's too expensive, no. We make them not want it anymore. Destroy what they've built,
They'll just build it again.
and we'll destroy it again. Tara looks up. I told you this was a bad plan, Leander. This has always been a bad plan. We can't do it on our own. We need everyone else. Just, Tara.
We need to get him out. We can't leave him in there.
We will.
He's in there. That's their way to find you.
They'll never surrender us.
You'd be surprised what pain can do to a person.
There's lots of ways to torture somebody.
They might not give him a choice, regardless of how resilient he is.
I may have an idea. You know how you led us into the spider trap?
Yes. Sorry.
They were quite nice, actually.
I
They were... Are there any more dens like that around the area?
Hundreds.
That spider den seemed very hungry. Are the rest very hungry also?
Usually.
Could they be told that there is a feast to be had in this logging camp?
You want to
We're
kill
going to
all of these
kill
men?
I also don't want to send
No,
innocent
no.
animals just to die.
But they'll get fed.
But then
If
they'll
They'll
likely
probably die.
If the territory is too dangerous, say it's a massive spider's nest, they will not come back to clear it.
It depends how desperate they are. They're working very fast. Clearly they want something done.
They'll just move somewhere else
Will they?
to get other trees. They'll just chop other trees down from somewhere
There's a
else.
reason they're here. This is the only place with river access to the ocean. If they can take down more of our trees somewhere else, but they won't be able to move them anywhere near as easily. This has an old Circassian trail up the mountain and a river to get it down to the sea.
I'd say, is this a river flowing to the ocean, or is it a river?
Is a river flowing all the way to the ocean.
Yeah, to the ocean.
It's to
So
a
we're-
river,
so
and
we're-
then
If we
It joins
clear
a
this
larger
out,
river.
So
we
I could
build
ask
a
some
boat
beavers to
out
make
of
it
all
dam.
this log, take it down the river to the ocean.
Can we push these down and kill them all?
What if we made a dam upstream and the water stopped?
How big is the stream?
Actually, that's not a bad idea.
It'd be huge, right?
That's pretty large.
that's a big river.
Yeah.
I can do it, I don't breathe.
It is full of logs.
They can just move them though.
That is not actually the width of the river. I just don't have a
Do
small
you
map.
know any beavers?
I could
Beavers.
probably reach out to some.
What?
I like he who has not been named plan of blocking off the river. If there's no stream, there's no access to get the logs down.
I think they would just...
They'll just unblock it.
Not
We
if it's
protect the dam.
not if
with
it's
spiders.
too hard to reach.
Their desperation makes me think that... It makes me think that they're willing to do anything. Otherwise, why would they be trying so hard?
This was not the first time we've done this. I can get laid out.
Right. How
Go
were,
on then.
How were the
How?
other times you've gotten them out?
Well, we've not gotten laid out before, but we've not gotten caught before, but we've hit this place.
Yeah, so you haven't done it before. We're not talking about vandalizing a work site.
That wouldn't be originals.
All right.
We'll wear helmets. We'll wear high
How
vis.
do you propose that we get him out? Let's start there. That's the immediate problem, is that he is trapped. How are we going to get him out?
I don't know.
I think we need to go in.
Look, they're not gonna kill him. They won't. Not quickly. I don't know what they're gonna do with him, but they're not gonna kill him.
There are more ways to make people talk than by pain. If they have people like that here, they can bring all sorts of
I didn't
mages
see any
in.
mages.
Yet.
Look, they're gonna go in no matter what. Whether we help or not.
We do have to get him out.
They're gonna go in and get him.
Yeah.
So if we can help, maybe we can lend our assistance.
Look,
Having said that, I'm not going in there.
Yeah, but these people are clearly like,
Look, I'm the one who brought us out here. I'm happy to risk myself.
they're not mature enough to make these kind of decisions.
I could.
Kind of rude.
I'm not the one who vandalized a pen.
listen. You haven't been here. You haven't seen all this debate that's been happening Foal's doing nothing. Even Rakatam is holding his tongue and just doing nothing as, look what's happened up there.
You don't know the cause of what's happened up there, and I do know what's happening, okay?
You know what's happening?
I'm aware of the logging that's been going on, and I have been fighting it behind the scenes. So do not tell me that I don't know.
I know you're trying. I know Buro's trying. But it's not working. They just keep sending more people. We had to do something.
Do something. Destroying part of a fence is not doing a whole lot, okay?
Which is why.
This is a big organized operation.
Then help us. Let's destroy the camp. Let's do what we can. No one gets hurt. You need to get out of here. Work out what's going on, right?
And this might sound like a good idea now, but what about your people?
We'll get
They'll
you off
just
the peninsula if you do
retell
this.
you.
We can look after ourselves, you know that. If it comes to that, I surrender myself. I take the brunt of what happened.
Go get your spiders.
It's spider time.
Alright, walk off. Head off to get spiders.
All right.
I mean, you heard it.
Yeah, well, it was more. I was just gonna say my final thoughts. I think either we cause a distraction and get them out.
That's
or
what we're doing.
Or we can talk. If we want to just get them out because they're juveniles, I think you're the best person to do that.
Actually,
That's one of the other.
that could work.
If you want to try,
You've
I
got
certainly want to arrest you. David comes back with an army of spiders.
If there's someone of 10 trees that of stature that you can, I could be bored.
I mean, would they know of who I am?
Could you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Pretty much. I can't make myself as tall as Burrow. That kind of.
Yeah, maybe you and I go in. I mean, it would be good if someone working with Bishop.
Why don't you see if you can talk to them?
I talk to spiders.
Yeah.
Yes, talk of animals.
Yep.
And arachnid?
Yeah.
I don't know what spell language is.
It's not a language.
Yep.
Arachnesian.
Come to me for food. I have meat.
Alright, yeah.
God.
Make an animal handling check. This is going to be a really, really big one, though.
Oh man.
24.
Oh. You hear in your head, actually, we've changed the plan.
24.
We'll come back to that. 'Cause that's going to take time.
Spider type.
Spider type.
We've changed the plan. Juniper's gonna go in and talk
I
to them
mean,
because they're
I'm
kids.
too far away.
Wait, I'll just
How long's your...
if it doesn't go well, then we
It's
just threaten
within
them
a
with
mile.
spiders.
I could still sneak in and get the outfits. I mean, I'm not doing anything else anyway.
Do that.
We're going in?
Yep.
You sneak in, get the outfits.
I'm gonna
We'll go
sneak in
and try and get.
grab
Yeah.
shit. How many
But
do we
don't
need?
grab a
3?
lot.
We need 3, don't
Just
we?
in and out.
I'm in your head. You're in my head.
Just get 4.
It doesn't hurt. You weird.
No, Felix doesn't like it.
It's a bit of a singing.
It kind of is. It's a bit weird. It's a bit like. No, I don't know.
Oh,
what
it's like spiders. in
What are
your
you
brain.
saying?
I said, I'm in your head and you're in my head.
Get out, please. Get out, please.
So I can like check you, like keep an eye on you because you're going in alone. It's not all the time. It's just if you need assistance, you can tell me.
Okay. Okay. Fine.
You can actually do that with 2 people, if you want to. Ah, great, yeah.
You hear arachnid.
Okay.
I don't have to use my die for it after a long rest either.
Okay. Let's get moving then. You 2 head in. Try to talk this out
I
and
need
get
to
this
roll
person
for
out.
that.
If a distraction's coming. It doesn't have to be related to you.
It lasts
I will
for
go
1
around the
hour.
back and try to get. How many uniforms do we need? I can go in with a tattered uniform and make it believable to grab one at least to get people to not look. Distraction might be what I need to get more. It might all work out, but how many do we need?
Realistically, 5.
Fuck.
We're not gonna pass.
There's no way we're passing them.
Just get 3.
Right, they're prisoners.
And
Yeah.
I technically,
And
if I do this, I don't.
I
need
have
one.
a recognizable face. I don't think I could really wear one.
2. One that I'm replacing for myself, and then try to sneak another out as we go. Yep. All right. I'm going to choose the appearance of the person that is furthest away from the clothesline, so that I'm at least a face that people will
so you
know.
get like one of the...
That's good.
Dress up as the immortal. That one.
No.
Hey man, I'm you.
It's weird that you're here, man.
All right, yeah, so you...
Fancy seeing me here.
I feel like it's... Surely when you cast Disguise Self, it's like a suit-up montage.
It's the Sailor Moon.
Yes.
I want to do the
watched that
tuxedo mask one though.
Blood without sight.
All right, cool. So
I like to think that he spins his cape around.
Oh, yeah,
As it goes up, it's just completely different.
That's cool.
Yeah. So you guys going to go in through the gate?
Yep.
Like, okay.
Well, we'll go through whichever is like the most official.
They're both. They're just sort of there.
And I won't do that.
Yeah.
I go in the back way.
Yeah.
Yeah, as long as it doesn't look like we're sneaking in.
Yeah. So you could attempt to climb down, or you could go like sort of a long way.
I'm going to try to stay out of this, guys. Wherever they are, sight line.
Yeah. So climbing down like there or something.
Yeah.
So mountain. So all right. Gonna get an athletics check from you.
Athletics, not acrobatics.
No. You're climbing down a mountain.
Okay, good start.
And you two
+0 there.
coming in the front gate. I'm not going to get a roll there. We're just going to play that out as we're going to play that scene and then resolve that roll too.
I'm just standing up the top and waiting.
You're being the eyes in the sky, keeping an eye on things.
I'm Big Brother.
You're the computer guy.
Straight 16.
Straight 16. You're off doing that.
I'm Spider King.
Yeah, and you got a 20. Okay. Straight 16?
Yep. All right. No plus.
So the hunter actually will sort of help you down too, where she pulls out a rope, which is made out of like vines.
Thank you, darling.
You're welcome. Good luck.
Fuck.
Lowers you down. Stealth check. And you two, you approach this gate.
That's really good.
Standing on a platform behind it, watching over, you see one of the guards, the soldiers wearing their yellow coats, yellow brigandine, I suppose it would be, knocks an arrow as you approach and goes, "State your business."
Good morning. My name is Juniper, and this is my colleague Knives. We've been sent by.
Escort.
No, we.
Do the same.
Okay, escort. We've been sent by Terence Bishop, and just to.
Chuck us a deception check with advantage.
Are we saying that we're there for the?
We heard that there was vandalism here.
Yes.
We've been sent by Terence Bishop to figure out what is going on. With advantage.
22.
22.
Yep.
Okay, the guard. Oh, I've heard of you. All right, open the gates. The gate swings open, and standing behind it, spear on the back, shield as well, arms behind the back, is the immortal.
Oh, I was going to say it's Terrence.
I'm fucking terrified.
He walks up, friendly face, but quite official. Greetings.
Hello, nice to meet you.
I am just Chano. And you are Juniper?
Juniper, that's right.
And you?
Knives Redhorn.
It is a pleasure to meet you both.
It's an honor to meet you.
You are familiar with my company?
Of course, who isn't?
Sometimes the reputation is a pain. Oh, and this is Fredison. Points to the turtle.
Oh, it's lovely to meet them as well.
Say hi, Fredison. The turtle just kind of looks at you, just like, it's a...
So well behaved.
I guess big animals kill him.
I always liked turtles as a kid, and, well, he's good company.
A wonderful companion.
So what can we do for you?
Well, we heard over in Ten Trees that you were having some trouble with some vandalism. Hitherto Bishop sent us to make sure you were okay.
Yes, he turns around and starts walking towards the tent. We actually captured one of the vandals just recently. Come, you may see. Be warned, are you familiar with the Lachie fame?
Yes.
They're quite large. Pushes the Ted flamps aside and you see long hair, looking a little worse for wear, but not like he's been abused or anything, more like he got taken down, got captured. Looks up. Flashes of recognition across his face. Let's see if he's smart.
No, he's probably
Hey.
not smart.
So this is the
Juniper. I've met you. I know you
Yes.
before. What do you... Be quiet, please, prisoner.
So
Sorry.
yeah, I've seen this scoundrel before. I can't think of another word.
Delinquent.
Just looks
Oh, that's a good one.
I'm not surprised that this is the one causing you grief.
Look. I don't know. This is just music, I forgot about it. I don't know that person. I don't know what he's like. And I don't even blame him. Well, what does the Hitler Tadwish done?
I think he just wanted to know of the level of danger that your camp was under. I mean, I think this is just a young, misguided child. Despite his size, I don't think he meant much harm.
See, he's laughing furiously. Well, unfortunately, that is not how the law here works. If he has committed a crime, he must answer for it, which should be fine. Lady de Costraco will handle it, or... I mean, what does Fisher wish to handle the punishment? Is that what's happening?
Forgive my bluntness, but if this is, as you say, a member of the Firbolg tribe in the mountains, if anything were to happen that could potentially hinder our negotiations with the Firbolg tribe in trying to get what is happening here, the logging, things could go south very quickly.
Make a persuasion check with advantage for me.
I would have come down as whoever at the front,
Using it as a
but
distraction.
tattered on one side,
Yep.
almost like I've fallen and scratched down, like
Yep.
like I've taken a tumble and just
Yep.
scratched all the side of it. Oh fuck!
What did you get for your stealth? It was high, wasn't it?
23.
23, yeah. You slip down your tattered cloak, avoiding eyes. As you crouch down, ducking there, you see a soldier walks by and gets some things off the clothesline, pulls on the hauberk and moves away. And you see these two walking past with Jost, the immortal. But you get down safely. You can see the clothesline is there.
And I non-discreetly, like I don't make a scene, but I just walk.
over and do it?
I look frustrated, like oh, fucking hell.
Give me that performance check, and I believe you have a feat that'll help with this.
I think it. I can't remember if it
I
gives
will
me.
apply it in this case.
I don't remember. I think it gives me advantage.
It's advantage on, I'm pretty sure it's just persuasion and deception, but we'll do performance as well.
Yeah. Actor, you gain. Oh, that's the +1 to charisma. Advantage on performance checks when trying to pass yourself off. And I can mimic the speech of another person. Oh,
Yeah.
unfortunately, I have not heard them speak.
Yeah.
But I could probably do a pretty perfect Aterian
Yeah.
accent. It's a 1 and a 19. The performance, you said?
Yeah.
26.
Okay. You walk up, you take off one.
I'm pissed.
Someone looks over at you, nods.
Fuck.
Got you, did they?
No, I was after them, and I don't know what a Tyrian accent is, so.
Spanish.
Spanish. I was after them, and I just took a fall, and I needed a replacement. Fucking. I couldn't catch them.
Here, points to the other one. That one's a bit in better condition.
Thanks, pal.
There's no worries. Walks on.
Make my way. Are there people watching me as I get to the line?
Not really, no.
Okay, cool. I was going to make a scene and be like, undress here, so people don't look at me. It's like, keep your eyes off your post.
You can do that if you want. Yeah.
Yeah, fuck it. Just make people uncomfortable and not look at me.
Yeah.
As I change into one of them properly, and when I notice that eyes are off me, I'm going to take a second.
Sure.
And just tuck it in.
Sure. I'll say with that's a sleight of hand check. And
What the fuck? It's my third 19.
wow.
23.
Okay, yeah, so you make a bit of a show of it and see one guy looks for a little too long. You make eye contact and he's like walks away. And then you are able to slip that away. It is a full suit of like armor that you're carrying because you need one replacement for yourself and another, right? You need two. So putting one on yourself, easy. Grabbing the second, you're going to be carrying a secondary one. We'll leave you there as you're working that out. In the forest, creeping down from the trees, you see a number of these large spiders approaching. Can I get a roll D100 for me?
Yes.
How many spiders will there be?
Please be 100 for me. Sorry, my sack's really tight.
Protective.
Okay.
It's like 40-inch.
It's so hard to actually read that.
It's with the
14.
whichever the closest one to being up.
I'm glad I don't have that. 'Cause I just
The several spiders. One you recognise.
Good.
Before.
This is the one I wanted.
Comes forward, and you had speak with animals up, right?
Yep.
You have come to feed my babies.
I've come to show you where meat is.
Now, the last thing you had heard was the plan had changed. Are you continuing with this anyway?
Yes, because I'm going to talk to him again while we get there. So follow me. I'll give you more instructions when we get close.
Okay. I'm going to say a number of spiders. There's three, I'll say 4 of the larger ones, because you got a very high roll. Coming with them a swarm of smaller ones.
Fuck yes, Spider King.
Yep.
And I just walk back to the cliffside.
Yep.
Not like straight down there.
Oh, jeez.
Okay. Making a stealth check for the spiders, because they would be careful. They got pretty high. Back in the tent.
I rolled a 15 persuasion.
He. I would like to ask you about something. Off the record. Have you met the Lady Kostroka?
I have once, as I was passing through Kostroka into Tentries.
What was your impression?
She seemed rather friendly. That was the only thing I thought of about the 10 seconds I saw her.
See, all I see is a woman who reeks of ambition. There's a treaty and a cord. We shouldn't... Takes you out of the tent. We shouldn't be here. This should not be happening. And I am... But I have my orders. If you want to take him and get out of here, say nothing. Take him to stand judgment. See that it's done fairly.
Aye.
Okay. All right. I will bow to your authority, Lady Juniper, and it's all yours.
I walk over and untie him. Well, untie him from the chair, but keep the manacles on him.
Yep. It's probably just tied up with rope.
Yep.
But yeah. Cool. You untie him. Joss just stands there. You can see he's ready. Like his hands are ready to... Actually, no, he has his spear out. He's holding it. But he doesn't do anything just yet. He's just standing there watching.
Yeah.
You stand up. Prisoner with you. Walk out of the tent. What are you guys doing?
Oh, we're taking you back to 10 trees.
Very well. Sorry, kid. You walk to the gate. Just... The gate swings open. As a swarm of spiders appears on top of the ridge. So you're approaching.
I would have stopped them before they were visible.
Okay, and what's the plan?
Wait here till nightfall. Wait till they're asleep. And make a new nest. There's plenty of meat down there.
They have a
What have I
-5 intelligence.
Oh, no,
But I rolled a
90s though.
19.
Wait, but
We don't know this is happening.
Yeah.
It's all him.
But you're in his head, so you would know.
Nope.
Oh no.
No, it's not. It's just you can.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
You have to do it by
He's on his
choice.
own, unfortunately.
Cool, cool.
He
And
does
I
what
rolled
he
a
does.
19 stealth for the spiders. So no one's seeing them except you.
I see him
Huh?
though. I see him though.
Yeah.
I mean, this guy's immortal.
Talking to no one apparently.
I mean, you're just talking.
Um,
You're weird.
the mother spider goes, yes. The meat is cold and hard and metal. I cannot bite through metal.
That's why you get them while they're asleep. They won't be wearing metal.
Oh my god.
I don't doubt they're sleeping in armor.
They're not completely covered in metal.
Okay. The spiders take up position. As you
Yes. I also just want the base just to be not usable.
And you walk out of the gate with the prisoner. Jost
And that was easier than I thought.
Yeah. That was
salutes, and the
We
gate
worried
swings
way too
shut
much.
behind you. You, with the second one, are reaching over for it as Jost walks out with these two in front towards the gate, and the immortal stands 20 meters in front of you, 60 feet in front of you, looking at the gate. You've got your replacement one on. What are you doing?
Is he basically here in
No.
regards to the map?
He is here, and you are here.
Is he
Right now. Might as well. Oop, I need those. I don't know where you have them.
It's like 200 feet away, you're fine.
These guys.
Well, my way down is here, isn't it?
Here.
There. So there's a pretty good chance he's going to see me.
Actually, it probably would be here because then you can go down the ledge rather than having to climb the whole way down. Then you just slid along under there. Yeah.
Regardless, I made a roll. Felix is going to head towards the tent.
Okay. You head over towards the tent. Are you being stealthy? Make a stealth check. Did you take a second one?
Natural 20.
Fuck off.
Do you want to check?
Darting through the hanging sheets and clothes, keeping out of sight. You watch There's a guard up on the ridge. Looks down, starts coughing, and you're at the tent. As Jost stands there at the gate swinging shut behind these two.
Do I hear many people inside?
No.
Felix is going to sneak his way in, and understanding the very limited amount of time, is going to try to find whatever he can.
You're just going to cut your way in through the side? Because you'd have to go around the front.
I'll get seen. But you've already been clocked.
Scurry underneath.
That how the only way in is to cut through?
Yeah. Or, the door.
Yeah.
No, they always cut their way in.
I don't think he's...
Tent? Can you just go under?
Everyone.
I just unnailed the thing and it
Yeah,
just...
just take out the tent.
Is there
You could
back
potentially do
door?
that too, yeah.
just slide under.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not there, but
Well, I'm trying to think, because
If you have to
Felix...
get a tent peg out, it's probably harder than cutting it open.
Felix is trying to get in without... He doesn't want to make it known that he's been in.
well,
Then-
cutting it is not a good
No,
idea.
exactly.
You got a natural 20. I'll say it's not impossible to get around the front, but there is a guard there. With your natural 20, you think there's a chance, but you'd have to do something.
He doesn't look like himself right now. I think he needs to do this without people knowing he's there. I'm going to head around through the front.
Okay.
I'm going to take... and you said all the weapons would be inside. I can create an object with my... What spell is it? Fucking...
Create a door.
Minor illusion. Could I make a broken bow?
A broken bow? Yeah.
I'm going to do that in case I need a reason and try to make my way through the front.
Okay.
First, I want to see if I can get through without this guy noticing me, but if that's impossible...
Okay. Make a stealth check.
That is a 14.
As you move around, he's very clearly alert and looking. You don't think you'd be able to slip past him. As in fact, I'll say as you go to sort of slip around, he looks at you and goes, "Roger."
I tell you, I had a real rough time. Broken weapons, broken uniform. I just need a replacement.
Deception check for me.
Advantage. That is a 19 and a 4. Advantage is helping.
Yeah.
24.
I rolled a
Oh, it's
9.
deception. No, it's higher than that. It's plus 7, so it's 26.
I rolled a 19 for 21.
Damn, son.
I think this is the first time I've used deception.
Looks at you and... It is a rough day out there at the moment. The wind suddenly gusts.
Yeah.
I'm going in.
Thank you. And I'm going to, as quickly but quietly as I can, just try to take whatever I can that seems to be information about anything that looks important. I'm looking for documents. I know what I'm looking for.
Yeah. Investigation check then.
This is this. 17. 13 plus 4.
Okay. You don't have much time to look at the contents, but you do see there is a desk which is clearly, this is it's the command tent here. There is a bench, a desk that has documents spread out upon it, including a map and a few things like that. What do you want to take? Do you just want to take the documents that look like orders? The map? It might be hard to make it look, it's probably going to be obvious it's gone missing if you take too much.
Yeah. The map is, I think, just too much. So I'm going to take documents.
Okay.
Just anything that looks important enough, any fancy signatures, any bindings,
Right.
anything that looks very official.
You got a 17, so
Things
you,
that could be misplaced.
you move over, you look quickly, and you see one document with the seal of the king on it. Another with a seal that you don't recognize, and many with different sort of seals on it, but largely there's one with the seal of the king and multiple with this seal you don't necessarily recognise, which you guess is either Hitler Bishop or Lady Kostroka.
Yeah. Yeah. So I can take those, or I have to choose.
It's up to you. It's whether or not you think the king one will be noticed missing.
How long is the actual note itself? Is it something that I could memorize, or is it a big letter?
You could try to memorize it, but you're going to have been in there for a little while now.
Yeah.
And I'll say, as you're sort of making this thinking, you hear from the flap of the cant, "How's it going in there?"
I'm just going to take it. I'll take both.
Take both?
I'm going to take that. I'm going to grab a bow. Free bow, fuck yeah. I'm going to grab a bow, and I'm going to continue my illusion. I'm going to have the other uniform with the bow on top. So I'm clearly holding a uniform and a broken bow. Mm-hmm. I've got the bow wrapped around me, and I've got the documents underneath.
Okay.
And I'm going to walk out. Thank you. I'm just going to dispose of this, and then I'll be on my way. Don't tell the immortal about this, please.
Tell me about what?
Oh, Jesus.
As you start to turn around the tent, you see the gleaming armour and white tabard of the immortal. What's going on, soldier?
This is quite embarrassing to say, sir, but in one of the earlier attacks, I thought I could get away and catch the delinquents off guard, and I've fallen down the side of the cliff.
Give me that deception check. You still got your activate.
I don't like it when lucky with
20.
Yeah, it can't be good.
Dirty 20.
I got a 16.
+7 is very helpful right now.
Okay. You should watch that. You've always got to be careful. We're all looking after each other here.
I just... It's rare that I get to see people like you. I wanted to...
Hey, I'm here because I did some heroic things or whatever. I'm still just like you. That's just...
I find that hard to believe.
Puts his hand on your shoulder. You're doing fine.
Thank you.
Right. Just when... look after yourself out there. When you're up there, just keep an eye on those two on the road. There's something a little off. I can't put my finger on it. And he walks off.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome, soldier.
And I scurry off. Can I make it this way, or... Well, he's all the way over there. I could probably go out the front door. But I'm carrying...
There is a guard at the front door as well.
Yeah, it's just that. The guard I'm copying is all the way over there. Well, okay. Before I do that, can I see a way to get... Like, are there people watching that it would be hard to...
That caused a little bit of attention.
Alright, I'm going to go out the front.
Okay. One last performance check.
Holy shit.
Oh my god. I'm going to scream. Performance, 21. You keep choosing the two that I took expertise in. I'm waiting for persuasion. I'm like,
I mean, this is your thing.
Yeah.
As you approach, the guard standing up on the gate looks down at you. Gate gets opened for you. You can walk out. Good luck out there, soldier. Look after yourself.
Thank you, sir.
Maybe don't lose your sleeve this time.
Oh. One day, I walk off around the corner, and once I'm out of sight line, fuck. Oh my god, I don't want to play anymore.
The Hunter and Tara look at the two of you and go, that went surprisingly well, let's get out of here.
Oh my
I look up at the spiders. Wait till nightfall.
You're sending them to their death.
You all, having done your respective things, rush out. Felix pockets the letters. And a short time later, you're all heading back through the mountains, having able to meet up together, if you wish. Or those of you on the road could kind of continue down that way to keep that stride.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I'd go fine.
Follow us from a distance, so it makes it look like you're following us from a distance.
Well, he told me to keep an eye on you, so yeah, I'll probably just do that, honestly.
Yeah.
I just watch.
And you would see that we are still keeping up the facade, so.
If it comes to roughly an hour,
I'm actually gonna. Sorry, go on.
just before an hour, I'll, in your head, be like, "Are you okay?"
Can I check to see if anyone's following us?
Where's that random dude? Oh god.
Oh shit, you actually don't even know.
Yeah.
You'd have some hunch because you knew the plan.
What I was gonna say, I probably don't need a roll. I was gonna make it obvious that I'm watching you. And you turn around and I'm doubled down. I'm fine. Get out.
There's some weird guy following us.
I think he's on crack.
Perception 11.
Just stop doing that.
Just trying to see if you're alright, man.
Just seeing this.
How far
Do I
back
know
is
it's
he?
him?
You know that he went down to do this, but otherwise no, you just see this figure on the road doing this.
No,
I glance at you.
Wait, how far away are you?
I'm close enough that I'm within sight line. Because again, I'm making it obvious that I'm watching you. Because I was told to watch you. I'm not trying to be.
So you really
You
caught
there?
up.
You okay?
I am fine. Go about your business.
What are you doing out here, so far away from the camp?
Just keeping an eye out on people who approach the camp. Continue on your
You said
business.
you did that like an hour later, didn't you?
Yeah, this is happening before.
I'm
that
carrying
stuff.
a suit of armor. Yeah, and you know what I was told to do, so you probably know it's me. But it's up to you.
I mean, we could tell your voice.
No, because it's perfect mimic of the other
Yes,
guy.
it is you with a natural 20.
Yeah.
I know it's you
I just
from
don't
the
know why you're
moment I
still
spot
pretending
you.
to be someone else. Like,
Because there's still an
Trying to get far
eyesight.
enough away.
I
I want to
you
get
would
a
be
ways
far
away
enough
before I turn back. And I'm just making it look like I'm doing what I was told, just to
think-
keep an eye on you two.
Oh, okay, sure.
Then I would pretend not to have noticed you.
Yeah.
Okay.
After talking to you.
So that didn't happen.
Yeah, that didn't happen.
That didn't happen. That conversation didn't happen. But you did notice. you do notice me kind of double
Lachie,
down,
yeah.
and then I
How are
look
you?
up.
I don't notice you though.
Hang on, what? So you know it's him.
Yeah.
So you turn around, you glance over your shoulder, you see this happening. He makes enough eye contact, and you see the bundle under his arm. That you work out what's happening.
Yeah.
You
Yes.
relay it to Juniper, and the two of you don't react.
Correct.
We still don't know that Felix isn't being watched either.
Yeah.
So we will continue on as we are.
And I'm basically trying to look like I'm doing a bad job. Like I'm keeping an eye on it, and it's very clear what I'm doing.
What did I roll on my perception? I can't remember.
What?
Natural 20.
Just
No,
now?
just then. That was my
11.
insight to see if it was him.
11?
11? Okay, cool.
Okay.
We keep walking.
You keep walking. There are barricades on this road. Are you going to keep walking until then, or are you going to get off the road before that?
Get off the road before that.
Okay. Then I'll get you to make a survival check. Try to find your way back to the camp. Vihanta
I just follow them back to the camp.
and Terra they're rushing through. They know their way. So you guys head back to the camp without too much difficulty. Once you get-
16.
16. Heading back up into the mountains, you are able to, your paths, before you reach the camp, paths of the two groups intersect. And you guys emerge over the ridgetop, and Vihanta, that went God's damn well. How do we do that?
Yes, we did a lot of planning for nothing, it seems. Thank goodness we didn't get those spiders involved. That would have been awful.
The spiders are involved. They're waiting till nightfall.
What?
Wait, what?
what? No. But I said no.
No, but maybe we can use this.
They need to be stopped.
So
Maybe we can use this.
For what? For to do what?
Well, we still want to take care of the camp.
Get rid of the camp. Look,
And
You-
we're
you
feeding
need-
hungry spiders.
you need to get out of here. there's a ship in port at Kostroka. She looks at Terra, and Terra... Vihanta. I'm doing it, alright? I'll get you on that ship. Help me with this. Help us. If we get rid of that camp, they won't come back. Particularly not with this. It'll look like it's all spiders. We can just get in, do some damage, get out. They'll never know.
We could just leave it to the spiders to do.
Sort of a lot of
Well, yeah,
spiders.
that's what we're.
But that,
I think that's what she's saying.
no.
No?
The spiders will go for the people. We don't want that either. But those soldiers,
I want that.
I don't think we
the
should.
soldiers will. Those soldiers are well trained. The spiders will likely suffer too many casualties and run. Weird to talk about spiders as having casualties, but they will. The spiders will. They'll. But in the meantime, that serves as a really good distraction.
And we can
Look,
ruin their machines and stuff.
I can't make you. I'm asking you. We can get in. They'll think it was spiders. We get in. We destroy the camp. We get out.
I'm in.
Or you just
Oh, we're in.
make sure you get as many spiders in there as possible to stay there. Then it becomes uninhabitable and they can't come back. But we need to try and get as many people out before that happens, so that they don't suffer any casualties. Those are good men doing the bidding of someone bad.
Then they are bad men.
I'm sure many of them are just trying to.
They have to.
Just trying
Do
to
they
make a
have
living.
to?
Some of them probably don't have a choice.
There's always a choice.
There's
The
not
Hunter looks at you.
sometimes.
Sometimes there's no choice. I can't make you. And look, you got Lane out. I'll get you on that ship either way. But you help me.
We do need a ship.
I don't think we should stay.
It'll be a way to bypass the blockades they set up in the Valley of Blood.
Bloody Vale, Valley of Blood.
We just need to.
Kertazan.
We just need to
In
get
the
to the
old
port through these blockades. Getting there is going to be taxing. Do you know a way?
Easy. I can get you there.
Okay.
I'm assuming that's for me.
Oh shit. Yes. I got to. I'd rather not. This is quite heavy. I'd rather not wear this right now, but here's one for you. Oh shit. Drop the disguise.
Oh my god, it's you.
Start screaming.
What about...
It is a chain shirt.
What did you say to get him out?
It's a hawk. It's a something else.
Well, he
Tunic.
respected our authority. It didn't actually take much, and the immortal was actually quite nice.
Interesting. I suppose anyone of worth can be an immortal. Some of them have got to be good, yeah, or reasonable at least, yeah. That's
But he's come into our land and he's facilitating this. He's part of it. We don't have to hurt him.
they're still the king's man.
I think he would actually make a great ally to us.
He will never work with me.
Maybe not you directly, but we spoke with him. He seemed quite reasonable.
He also has a turtle.
He does have a turtle. It was a
I
very
love
friendly
turtles.
turtle.
Based on your position on the peninsula, Knives, you glance back over your shoulder, your hand itching towards the spyglass. There's probably only one more blockade between here and Kostroka. Meaning the option of going there to talk. If it was now, you're closer, you're halfway there. If you turn back and go back towards the camp now, you will never make it before nightfall.
To the port.
To the port, which is sorry, to clarify, I'm not saying about the ship. I'm saying if you wanted to try to have dialogue rather than a fight. So if your hunter is here going, fight, and you're seeing over your shoulder the port where the Lady of Kostroka, who is in charge of this and is the reason this is happening, is. Vihanta, we've got until nightfall. Are you with me?
We are.
Leave it to a vote, but I don't think this is the right way to handle this. I'm sorry. I respect your wishes, and I'm with you on how you feel. This has woken something that I don't know. Maybe I should be more attentive of the world, but I still don't think this is the way to do this. So
We need to restore natural balance. Something's happening that's caused. That shouldn't be here.
I don't think destruction is the way around it.
Is it destruction to save life?
It's destruction to take it.
The bad ones.
Okay, so whatever we decide to do, the spiders are going in tonight anyway. So we can either aid that and take some of these contraptions down, and someone else can maybe warn people that that's happening. Maybe you can run back in as the scout and be like, oh, there's spiders coming or whatever, and maybe then they can get some people out.
Very much like to not go back in there, but maybe.
Well, the only way we can save lives is to warn them, because this is happening whether we want it or not.
I think we make it a vote. There's 5 of us. Saving lives sounds great, but I think we need to be far away from this. And I don't want to contribute to the violence. I'm inclined for us to leave. We've saved our friend.
So leave, let the spiders come in, kill people, kill spiders. They're going to come in and do their own thing, and we're just going to back away. Yeah?
Fuck. Come back to me.
And then the alternative is help them, try and get people out, and also maybe tear down some things so they can't come back.
If you want to get people out, I've got no issues there. All I want is the gear. We just got to destroy the camp. I don't want anyone hurt.
How would we get them out then?
I could go back and warn Jost.
Yeah.
Tell him, as Juniper and I were bringing this young lad back, I overheard him say something about a spider attack on the camp. Tell them to get out because there's going to be a horde of 100.
They've brought all the spiders from the mountains.
Yeah.
To try and get him out, because they still think he's in there.
There will be no way that they can win against the spiders.
I don't want to let them die. I think she's right. I think the spiders will flee. As aggressive and impressive as spiders were, I don't think they're going to stand up to 40 men.
Spiders are not aggressive. They're mostly cowards. If you're ever in a situation where you're dealing with them, you've just got to threaten them back to back down.
The small
They're
ones.
a wonderful natural part of the world.
I don't think the spider's going to take out this camp. I think they'll either die or flee. Yeah, I think we're in agreement on that.
I don't think that they would put themselves in harm's way just for food.
Neither do
I think even if they did go in, that they would recognize that it was unsafe.
If the attack starts at all, I don't think it'll last long.
Who's to say that the spiders are even still there waiting? They could have decided to go back.
It's possible. You're confident.
Can you tell him not to come?
You were doing mind things to Felix before.
Oh yes, I was checking if he was okay.
Could you check to see if the spiders are still there?
Oh, I can't talk to the spiders.
But
Then we go back anyway.
Are you okay, Felix? It seemed to bother you quite a bit.
I don't like people.
Did it? I mean, I was just checking to see if you were not dead.
I appreciate the thought.
Do you appreciate the thought?
Well,
I don't think he did.
when you put it that way, I prefer some warning.
Okay, before I speak to you in your head, I'll do a little.
Sure.
Okay.
Could
See
be
how
worse.
that goes. We'll see how that goes.
Do a little ding ding ding.
Do like a do.
Yes. The great thing.
It's the voices that make it an ordeal. I don't like it.
What voice is? Just my voice.
Exactly. It doesn't matter who, but it's fine. This is just a warning. But I appreciate the thought. Thank you, darling.
Noted. It's gone now.
So are we going back at nightfall or not?
What do you want to do?
Well,
I've said
if what you say that the spiders will more than likely leave rather than get into a fight, then perhaps it's in our best interest to not go back and just believe that the spiders will leave.
But we'll miss the opportunity. People will be hurt, and we'll miss the opportunity.
I don't think this will make things better, darling.
It certainly won't.
Unless-
Anything you do to this camp, there will be tenfold worse when the Arterians move and in on your camp.
These people only work here. It's much higher up on the chain of command who's making the decisions.
If anything, if they sent an immortal here, they may send far worse the next time.
Believe me, you do not want to face that man on the battlefield.
Make a
Oh.
persuasion check for me.
You can send
Is it advantage?
all of the
Advantage? We helped. We did such good help.
Is it me or
We help real good.
is it?
It's you, yes.
Okay. Sorry, dude.
It's you.
It's you.
It's pretty good. Persuasion.
Bardic is inspiration.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
Don't need to.
I mean, it's kind of life and death.
You totally do it.
I mean,
I think you should because it is.
I'll think that can be my
It's a very
input
important-
into this argument. Is yeah, I'm really pushing for it. Yeah. 26.
Oh yay!
Dirty 22.
So she
Rolled a 1. Doesn't always have to be magic.
Damn it! Well, what are we doing? What are we going to do then? Do we need to save them? Warn them?
Can you just tell your spiders to maybe go home? What did you promise them?
Food. They're starving. They have the right to live as everyone else.
We could get them more food from the Firbolg. It doesn't have to be from these people.
Then you're starving more people.
So we're just walking away. We're not doing anything. It stays as it is.
We're
We're letting the forest fall for whatever this tower
is just one day of this fight. We're making the smartest decision for today.
Combat is not my way, but words are. I think I can do more about this away from here than here. I can talk to people.
Yes, you should probably go higher up to remind whoever is in charge that they are breaking an age-old treaty.
They know.
Have
isn't gonna
you
stop.
still got the documents?
I do, but
We don't know about that.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying. Otherwise, I was going to bring it up. But I don't know.
If Let's go. And she walks away in the direction of the camp.
What are you doing?
Well, are we going to go back to the camp, or is the plan to try and get on board this ship?
Do we think the ship?
Honestly, as insensitive as it sounds, I'll say softly while she's walking away so she doesn't hear, this all seems small game compared to what's going on there, and I'd much rather save a god than a forest right now.
I agree, and I meant what I said. I think I can do more about this when we reach the city than I can do anything here.
She was gonna get us on a ship.
She was, but there is another way. Didn't we just say that there was only one checkpoint?
How are we gonna get a ship?
In between us and the ship that she was going to give us.
Oh, right.
Because we were gonna help her and she was gonna get us a ship.
Well,
I'll be honest.
no,
I
she
missed
said.
that
She said she'd get you on the
Yeah,
ship.
I'll be perfectly honest. That I did not hear that part.
Did she say?
Well, there you
we'd
go.
already helped
I've
her
said
and she
it.
would get us on the ship.
Yeah.
She did, but now she's walking away.
Yeah.
Yep.
Shit.
I mean,
So, I mean,
We can do it without her help.
we can try without it.
It's going to be hard.
I
don't
mean,
know that.
we literally
We have a-
did just break into a logging camp full of 60 Arterians.
Yeah, we're doing pretty good today.
I don't want to think about that. If you're confident,
And Nose
you would know best.
can talk the talk.
You know the lingo.
what do you use for passage? What do you barter? What do you pay? Give them?
Well, now that I've got a uniform back,
I've travelled on a ship before, right? But I think
I could use that.
It would have been pretty easy. I would have just paid it.
I can use my stature, I guess.
We'll have to rely that that's enough. Either way, I'd like to get to civilization.
Well, you'll be there too.
I know a little bit. I've played a pirate before. I'm sure it's all the same.
Pirate of Penzance type pirate.
Captain Feathersword.
So
I guess we move on.
So back to camp or not?
I think we move on.
I think we move on.
It would just make it harder.
I don't agree, but I follow. Obviously.
So you're not.
I don't know
You're
where
heading
I'm going.
towards Costa Rica?
Yep.
Vihanta looks over her shoulder at all of you.
We're taking this higher up the chain.
I'll do something
We
like
are.
this the only way I know how.
Trying to help in, yes, the way we know how. Playing the game, as it were.
Well, look after yourself out there. Thanks.
Likewise, darling. Be safe, please.
Tell that big mountain of a mean man that I promise something will be done. He'll know what that means.
I think I'm gonna go and get really drunk.
Good plan.
Have one for me, darling.
I'll have two for you.
I feel awful about this. Start walking.
And finish the session.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair.
On the road to Costa Rica.
On the road.
Yeah, sorry about this.
On the road.
Brutal.
I was so close when you gone.
Like
Taking the title of the chain.
Take your microphone.
Don't,
In the outro.
don't. As we turn around and walk up.
Yes.
Put the microphone back on because we need to do an outro. What outro do we even do?
Too eager.
Thanks for watching,
Thanks for
everyone.
watching. Fuck off.
That was terrifying. My heart needs this game to stop. Thanks for hanging out. We out.
Catch ya.
See you next time.
Bye.